When the sun rises and the world is still half asleep, you are given a gift more precious than gold and more powerful than any opportunity that may come later in the day. It is the first hour of your morning. The way you use it, the thoughts you plant within it, the words you speak into it, these shape not only the course of your day, but the destiny of your life. Too many people wake up and surrender that sacred hour to worry, distraction, or lethargy. They allow their mornings to slip away without discipline, without intention, without power, and then they wonder why their days lack momentum, why their efforts fall short, why success seems to evade them. If you would start your day like a champion, you must command your mind before the world commands you. You must seize control of your thoughts before negativity, fear, and doubt steal your strength. Champions are not those who wait passively for success to arrive. Champions are those who, with deliberate action, speak greatness into existence, and it begins with words, for words are seeds planted in the garden of your subconscious mind. Speak weak words, and weakness will grow. Speak words of doubt, and doubt will become your harvest. But speak words of power, faith, and certainty, and you will reap a life of victory. This is why I tell you, there are 11 phrases that can rewire your day, reset your mind, and reignite your purpose. They are not mere sentences, they are declarations of intent, affirmations of truth, commands to your subconscious, and sparks of energy to ignite the fire of achievement. When spoken with conviction, they call forth hidden strength, they awaken creativity, and they open doors that doubt and fear keep shut. The first phrase is simple yet profound. I am alive, and that is my miracle. So many begin their day focused on what they lack, on what they fear, on what may go wrong. But stop and recognize this. Life itself is the greatest gift. You woke up today, and millions did not. Your heart still beats, your lungs still fill with air, your mind still has power to think, to create, to decide. Gratitude for the very fact of being alive sets a champion apart from the masses who take life for granted. When you say, I am alive and that is my miracle, you align your mind with abundance instead of lack. You see opportunities where others see obstacles. You find reasons to advance when others find excuses to retreat. The second phrase is, today I command my mind. You must understand, the mind is like a wild stallion. Left uncontrolled, it will wander into fear, laziness, and distraction. But with firm control, it becomes the most powerful instrument of success. To command your mind is to tell it where to go, what to focus on, and what to believe. It is to declare that no matter what negativity comes your way, you will direct your energy toward progress, not defeat. Champions do not allow their minds to drift aimlessly. They seize control with authority by saying, today I command my mind. You remind yourself that thoughts must serve your vision, not sabotage it. The third phrase, I create my reality. Life does not happen to you, it responds to you. Every choice, every action, every thought is shaping the circumstances around you. Weak people blame fate, chance, or luck. Champions know that reality is molded by vision, intention, and persistence. When you declare, I create my reality, you remind yourself that you are not a victim. You are an architect. Your circumstances are not fixed. They are clay in your hand. Each morning, you can decide to live with purpose, to act with courage, to persist in the face of challenge, and in so doing, you create the reality of success. The fourth phrase, I am disciplined, focused, and relentless. Discipline is the foundation of achievement. Focus is the lens that concentrates your energy. Relentlessness is the spirit that refuses to quit. Without discipline, talent is wasted. Without focus, energy is scattered. Without relentlessness, obstacles will break you. But when you speak these words, I am disciplined, focused, and relentless, you program your mind to persevere beyond fatigue, beyond distraction, beyond difficulty. You tell yourself that no matter how tough the day may be, you will not bend, you will not scatter, you will not quit. The fifth phrase, I attract success because I act with courage. Success is not drawn to those who wait timidly in the shadows. It is attracted to those who step boldly into the arena of life, willing to risk, willing to fail, willing to keep going. Courage is not the absence of fear, it is the mastery of fear. And when you declare that you act with courage, you ignite within yourself the boldness to make decisions others avoid, to take actions others delay, to stand firm when others give up. Champions are magnetic because they live with courage, and courage attracts opportunities. The sixth phrase, I see solutions, not problems. Ordinary minds dwell on obstacles, magnifying them until they seem insurmountable. Extraordinary minds see challenges as opportunities to innovate, to create, to grow. When you train your mind to see solutions, you instantly elevate yourself above the majority who drown in complaints. By affirming this phrase daily, you sharpen your ability to adapt, to think strategically, and to move forward when others are stuck. Problems become puzzles, and puzzles invite creativity. The seventh phrase, I deserve success, and I claim it now. Many fail because deep inside they do not believe they are worthy. They sabotage themselves, shrinking from opportunities because they feel inadequate. But champions know that success is not reserved for the chosen few. It is earned by those who demand it of themselves. When you say, I deserve success, and I claim it now, you erase the chains of self-doubt. You declare that your effort, your vision, your persistence makes you worthy. Success is not a gift. It is a claim, and you must claim it with confidence. The eighth phrase, I turn adversity into advantage. Life will test you. You will face setbacks, disappointments, and failures. But those who rise to greatness are those who learn to transform adversity into strength. When you declare this phrase, you train your mind to reframe every difficulty as a lesson, every obstacle as an opportunity to grow stronger. Champions are not those who never fail. They are those who refuse to waste failure. They use it as fuel, and by speaking these words, you commit yourself to finding advantage in every adversity. The ninth phrase, I live with purpose, not excuses. Excuses are the currency of mediocrity. Purpose is the fuel of champions. When you say this phrase, you remind yourself that you will not justify laziness, delay, or weakness. You will not surrender your vision for the comfort of excuses. Purpose makes your actions meaningful. It drives you to wake up with determination and to end the day with satisfaction. Speak this phrase with conviction, and excuses will wither in the presence of your purpose. The 10th phrase, I radiate confidence and attract greatness. Confidence is not arrogance. It is certainty in who you are and what you can achieve. When you radiate confidence, you draw people, opportunities, and resources toward you. The world respects those who walk with assurance, who act with decisiveness, who speak with authority. By affirming this phrase, you step into the vibration of confidence, and greatness responds. People trust you, opportunities find you, and success is drawn to your energy. The 11th and final phrase, today I win. Simple. Powerful, absolute, speak it with conviction, and it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Champions do not enter the day wondering if they will succeed. They enter with certainty that they will. Even if they stumble, even if they face setbacks, they declare victory. Why? Because to win is not only to achieve outward results. It is to master yourself, to give your best, to refuse to surrender. By speaking, today I win, you align your mind, body, and spirit with victory. You program yourself to act like a champion, think like a champion, and persevere like a champion. Now, consider what happens when you begin each morning with these 11 phrases. Your day no longer starts with weakness, but with strength. You no longer drift into distraction. You march into destiny. You no longer live by chance. You live by design. The majority of people begin their day reacting to the demands of others, the noise of the world, the pull of negativity. But you, by starting with these phrases, will be different. You will command your mind before the world commands you. You will program your subconscious to serve your vision. You will live intentionally, not accidentally. Every champion in history has understood the power of daily ritual. Success is not built in the grand moments of life, but in the consistent, disciplined actions repeated every single day. What you repeat becomes who you are. What you affirm becomes your identity. What you declare becomes your destiny. Speak these words not once, but daily. Speak them not weakly, but with fire in your voice. Speak them not as empty sentences, but as truth. For words backed by belief become reality. Words spoken with conviction create energy. Words declared with certainty shape destiny. Do not underestimate the power of a single morning. The person who masters their morning masters their life. Begin your day like a champion. Speak these 11 phrases, and you will carry their power into every decision, every challenge, every opportunity. And as the days turn into weeks, and the weeks into months, you will find that success is not something you chase. It is something you embody. For you are alive, you command your mind, you create your reality. You are disciplined, focused, and relentless. You attract success because you act with courage. You see solutions, not problems. You deserve success, and you claim it now. You turn adversity into advantage. You live with purpose, not excuses. You radiate confidence and attract greatness. And above all, today, you win. And if you doubt the impact of such a practice, think of this truth. Every human being is governed by the inner dialogue they repeat to themselves. Most people rise in the morning and instantly poison their minds with thoughts of fear, lack, regret, or procrastination. They tell themselves unconsciously, "I am tired, I cannot handle this day, I do not have enough." Without realizing it, they are programming failure before they even step out of bed. Yet when you choose a new language, when you choose words of power, you shift the entire current of your life. The subconscious mind is like fertile soil. It cannot distinguish between a seed of despair and a seed of victory. It will grow whatever you plant, so plant only what empowers you, speak only what lifts you, declare only what aligns with your greatest potential. Imagine rising tomorrow morning, standing tall, looking into the mirror, and saying each phrase with absolute belief. At first, you may feel awkward, for your old identity will resist this new power. But persist, for every day you repeat these phrases, they carve new channels in your subconscious, shaping a new self-image. Soon, you no longer have to force belief, for belief becomes natural. You no longer have to fake confidence, for confidence becomes your nature. You no longer have to remind yourself of your worth, for worth becomes your unshakable foundation. Champions are not born, they are forged in repetition, and repetition is what you are creating when you recite these power phrases. They are like weights in the gym, strengthening the muscles of your mind. One day, you may face a challenge so large it seems to tower above you. In that moment, your ordinary self would collapse, but your champion self, conditioned by these daily declarations, will rise. You will say, "I turn adversity into advantage," and instantly your brain will begin searching for the lesson, the strategy, the hidden door that others cannot see. You will say, "I am disciplined, focused, and relentless." And instantly your body will find the energy to push through when others quit. Do not wait for life to hand you strength. Create strength with your words. Do not wait for opportunity to appear. Summon opportunity with your belief. Do not wait for success to find you. Attract success with your confidence, and it all begins each morning when the world is silent, and your voice is the only sound your mind hears. That is the hour to program your destiny. That is the hour to speak as a champion. That is the hour to declare to the universe who you are and what you will become. The 11 phrases are not magic spells. They are reminders of the truth that already lives inside you. They strip away weakness, they erase doubt, they silence the lies of failure, they awaken the giant within. The world may try to push you into mediocrity, but these words will hold you in greatness. The world may whisper that you cannot, but these words roar back that you will. The world may tempt you to shrink, but these words lift you to stand tall. And so, every morning, before the world touches you, before fear distracts you, before doubt has a chance to rise, declare your phrases. Speak them with authority, speak them with fire, speak them with certainty. For when your words change, your world changes. When your declarations grow stronger, your destiny grows closer. And when you start your day like a champion, saying these 11 power phrases, you will not only conquer the hours before you, you will conquer life itself. Think of the countless people who stumble into each new day as though they are drifting on a current they cannot control. They wake up, check their phones, fill their minds with noise, and move through the hours like sleepwalkers. Their energy is scattered, their minds unfocused, and their lives become a mirror of that disorder. But then there are the rare ones, the champions, who begin their mornings with intention, who speak with authority, who align their inner world before stepping into the outer world. Those are the people who command life instead of being commanded by it. They are not lucky, they are disciplined. They are not born extraordinary. They create extraordinary lives by the daily decision to seize the morning. These power phrases are not empty affirmations. They are commitments. They are contracts you sign with your own soul. Each time you repeat them, you are sealing an agreement with yourself, to rise, to fight, to believe, to persist. And when that agreement is made daily, it becomes impossible for you to live small. It becomes impossible for you to surrender to fear. You begin to live in alignment with the words you declare, and soon those words shape the actions that create your future. Think about how the greatest victories in history began, not with armies, not with wealth, not with influence, but with belief. Belief spoken aloud with clarity, belief that refused to be shaken, belief that was repeated until it became stronger than circumstance. When you rise each morning and declare your 11 power phrases, you are doing exactly that. You are training your belief to stand taller than any obstacle, to burn brighter than any doubt, to last longer than any struggle. The day will test you, that is certain. There will be frustrations, distractions, and setbacks. There will be moments when you feel tired, moments when fear tries to creep in, moments when others doubt you. But when you have already spoken your truth in the morning, when you have already built your inner fortress with words of strength, nothing from the outside can destroy you. The storm may come, but you will stand, because your foundation is solid. The noise may surround you, but your mind will stay clear, because you commanded it at the start. The setbacks may appear, but you will transform them into stepping stones, because you already declared that adversity is your advantage. Each phrase is a tool, each phrase a weapon, each phrase a shield. Together they make you unstoppable. Together they transform the ordinary day into a battlefield where you are already victorious. Together they remind you that greatness is not for tomorrow, not for someday, but for today, for this very moment, for this very life you are living. So when the dawn comes again, do not greet it passively. Rise with strength, stand with certainty, speak your 11 power phrases with fire in your voice and belief in your heart. For when you do, you will begin the day as only champions begin it, not as wanderers in the fog of doubt, but as masters of destiny, awake, alive, and unshakable. Success, power, and victory are not accidents. They are choices made deliberately every morning. The way you begin your day sets the tone for everything that follows, and if you choose to rise with weakness, you will carry weakness into every action. But if you choose to rise with strength, declaring with conviction these 11 power phrases, you will carry strength into every challenge, every decision, and every opportunity. The difference between mediocrity and greatness is not talent, not luck, not chance. It is the disciplined decision to seize control of your mind before the world does. So speak these words, live them, breathe them, and let them shape you. For the one who starts the day like a champion will end it as a victor, and in time will craft a destiny that no obstacle, no doubt, and no failure can deny.